Hi guys, so I have my first sewing themed journal. I had a lot of fun making this. I had a lot of different buttons and sewing notion type things and safety pins and things I used throughout. This is a custom order. It is a traveler's notebook standard size, so that means it's 4¼ by 8¼ and I put this card on here with a vintage sewing machine. I think this was from a paper pad called Regency. This was from another paper pad. I sewed some little buttons here and then a bunch of different stitching with some fabric. And I thought this one needed a closure since ribbon and sewing theme. So I just added a blue and green closure. And I put this stamp here so you could add a date or a heading. And instead of using a lot of paper clips, I used a lot of safety pins and then I added little beads. This is like a little spool of thread bead. And then this is a journaling card, and it there's a pocket in the back here, so I put this little receipt, and it slips right in there in that little pocket. I did some stenciling on the white pages. Here's a journaling card from the old design shop, a sewn paper ribbon and a sewn button, some washi, and a little sewing machine down there. This is from a vintage sewing book, hand stitches. And then here's the little safety pin has a pearl on it, and there's a little pair of scissors. And then that flip up journaling card, of course coffee dyed paper, some washi. And I did paper clip with a button these on here, and I have a little mini ledger ATC card from VectoriaDesigns, and then this is from an old magazine called The Dressmaker, and it is about different embroidery stitches, and I got it on the old design shop and I printed it super small and made a little journaling card with that. It's backed with some measuring tape paper, some more old sewing pattern book, some stamping. This is also from the old design shop, and then I have a mini ledger from VectoriaDesigns, and then these are from Junk That Treasures. I put in a little vintage coin roll as well as a little vintage vocabulary card. Sleeves. This is also from Junk That Treasures. I just coffee dyed it, and I put in this is like a little trading card that was from a sewing machine company. I just backed it on some green paper, and that's also from the old design shop. Stenciling. And then some washi. Out of limitations comes creativity, and there's a little needle and thread die cut down there. More stamping. More stamping. This is like a vintage file box that I turned into a pocket. And then these are from the old design shop, little pieces of ephemera that I slipped in there. Little paper ruffle on there. Here is a Tim Holtz vocabulary card, and then on this pin there is a charm that says made with love. And then here is a journaling spot with some stitching and a button and a little coffee dyed tag slipped behind there. This is a tag tuck spot that I made, and then this index card with a paper ruffle and a little tape measure button. And then another spool button pinned on this journaling card, and I did some stitching around here. And then I added some black lace to that. And that's the end. So it's going to its new home tomorrow, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and please check out Old Design Shop. I mentioned her a lot throughout this. In the description box below, if you scroll down to where she's listed, Old Design Shop, I have both her website where she has free designs, like where I got a lot of the, like these, and then also her Etsy shop where she sent me some files like these. So she has amazing vintage printable finds. I know you won't be disappointed with her work.